Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and children. Purus of Epirus here, and welcome to another video. Sorry I haven't really done anything for the last little while. I've had a bit of a heavy schedule in work and having a bit of a lover's tiff with Horus. As you can see, no longer top 50. Boo. However, sort of in other exciting news, ooh. Ooh. I'm there now, lads. Quick video, some ranked play. Just games that have gone well with different dudes. I've been having a bit of a difficult time, as you've seen, but these are examples of things that have gone well. So this here is a game with Horus against Ulrach, the polite character to play if you are an Orphan of War, because Kirine can swivel on my fat one. Look at me, using metaphors instead of swear words. Playing Diaz Jimenez? I like Jimenez. And Jiminy. Anyway, so I'm drawing out. Fortunately, he hasn't done the usual sort of turn one play of that 1/3 guy Horus squad. The 1/3 deals 2 damage to an enemy troop at the beginning of each turn. That's tedious. So I've drawn up a nice big hand. I've been experimenting this month with different styles of Horus decks, and I've gone back to my World Cup one because my World Cup deck is good. I do think Horus is beginning to slow down, though. I'm sure many people better qualified than I might disagree, but having played him extensively, the current meta is not fantastic for him. That's irritating, as is that. So, fortunately, I've got a frag grenade. I say fortunately. I have a frag grenade because I drew into it. And I'm going to smoke grenade him so he can't make that guy bigger. You know, it's largely unimportant in the grand scheme of things because I don't currently have something to answer that. But, you know, it slows him down. I was trying Philesians just because Jokers had pulled back a little bit. So what with Orphans of War having every this way and that stealthy dude, that's really cool. A lot more people were running Informant Network rather than Joker, so I went back to this guy because 1 less damage for stealth in that format is pretty good. I do still really like Chondons. It's just like that guy, everything in that deck just to kill. It's 4 energy to draw out cards from their deck basically, and that feels a bit, you know, shit. So got a nice health leads. I've got a Joker out. Get rid of the Acro. That's super relevant. Like Acro with Ulrach is really annoying. Thank you for reminding me. That geezer I really, really like. That is such a cool idea. And you know, I don't know what to do against that now. I think I just race because he's on 11 health. So yeah, because I'm going to take 9, which will take me down to 18, 16. But I've got more than lethal next turn if he doesn't deal with it. I think I still have lethal. Yeah, I've still got lethal. But obviously that's a super good thing to get out flat out on turn 8. It's the rudest move ever. Spending an outflank on a fucking barricade, man. Yeah, but obviously this allows me to clean to victory. Even if I didn't have that, I have a gold stones, you know. The conclusion is foreseen. But yeah, so Ulrach's quite dealable with Horus. Nerat is a pain in the pie hole. Let's watch the little bugger in action, shall we? So Nerat's one of these irritating guys who, when you play against them, they're absolutely terrifying, and then when you play them, they suck. I know. So I mean, I just have a bit of a. There are certain champions who I just don't seem to mesh with very well, and I think this is one of them. Maybe it's that it requires a level of skill that I just don't have. I don't know, but yeah, Nerat Kirine is really competitive at the moment. I think you need to be really savvy and look what the successful decks are doing, and try and incorporate that into your decks. Like drilling site. I mean, that's obviously going to be in Pech, but I actually like how it's applied here. I think that works quite well. It's basically a free. I'll have a card. It's no energy for a card. Yes, please. And you can use it for other things as well. What I like about the balance of that is it's not like 2 extra energy above your limit. Like you can't like bump it to get an Autok score or like a Vengeful Spirit. It allows you to refill energy so that you can do so. And I was wondering with Horus, like one of the problems with Horus is sometimes they're on 8 health and they've got a barricade in the way, right? And you're like, I've got Vengeful Spirit, but I can't get through the 9 health, but I can't get through the barricade. Like if you have drilling site, you can go Vengeful Spirit, drilling site, and then you can the 1 energy 2 damage thing, right? Or a 2 energy, damage to their face or something like you can do something interesting. Is my poorly articulated point. So yeah, this is going quite well. We're basically just swapping decks at this stage. I've got Morita out, which is nice. That was quite a nice top deck. And I think I then Githua myself. Yeah. Githua is quite cool. He's got a health lead, but I think I've got a board lead. Well, no, I don't think that. I know that. So yeah, that guy's quite nice. Ancient Kalon. I'd take the 4, clear as board. Like at this stage, it's just about controlling this. If I can get some breathing space, I can Moritat and start pinging him for lots of damage. Unfortunately, he keeps getting answers, But that's sort of really what the Orphans of War are about. It's just massively slowing everyone down and everything down until your eyes bleed. So yeah, I think I lose more cards than that, but I don't know what his things are. Hopefully I've got rid of something useful. He plays that. That's not cool. I think Veteran Kahane. It's interesting that the shield doesn't proc it, but the main reason I did that was so it was thingy 3, because now I can go the 3/2 into it and kill it. He's got a really nice health lead, but next turn I'm playing an Ancient Kalon, so screw him. That's fine. Like my turn is Ancient Kalon. Or at least I'm sure it is. Yeah, there you go. Deal with that. Because I had the board to deal with his Ancient Kalon. He doesn't have that, and he's used both of his Veteran Kahanes. Obviously he's done that, which is tedious as balls, but that's fine. I can roll that. I might even. I don't think I've got lethal, but I've got a pretty nice board to do stuff now. Actually, do I have lethal? Yeah, I might have lethal. It's 10 to 14. 6 Ashen Claw. Oof. Oof. Look at that. That's what you can do with a Kirine. I don't know about you, but if I was Spock or whatever his name was. What's his name? Oh. Spock. It's not Spock. Snack? Sector. Sorry, mate. If I was him, I'd be livid at that. That's brutal. Okay, so moving on to who I'm sort of just started really playing at the moment. I've got like 10 hours to get into the top 50, so that's not going to happen. But you know, I'm anything if not ambitious. Inga Pech's obviously had a bit of a nerf. I say a bit of a nerf. He is less OP than he was before the updates. He is still pretty OP, as you're going to see. But yeah. So I play these guys out, and I think it's the right thing to do. Given that I played Cypher's Kane's Magnus in the World Cup, I should have remembered what was in his sodding deck. As you're going to see, like, I think turn 3. Because such an asshole. Not him, me. Now, obviously, this means Whispers is going to go off. There's no way that Whispers doesn't go off. So I'm already thinking about that. You know, I've got to really be wearing him down. And these guys are just helping me do that. Kind of a dick move to do that turn 1. So that's irritating. And I should have thought about it. I really should have done. And I didn't. So I stun him because then he can't athame these guys in theory. That gives me another 2 damage before he gets them up. Yeah. Like so. He does that, which is, you know, obviously the right move to make, which means he can then athame one of them up. But he doesn't play it, and I don't know why. Because it's 1 NG, right? I'm not sure why he did that. So, smash that out. Maybe he's hoping to get both. I kill him now because I don't want him athaming both of them, and I go for his face. That's a mistake. I should have killed the Pi Alpha. Because he does that, and now obviously I've got to choose between those 2 in terms of which one I kill. So that was a misplay on my part. Not the end of the world, but, you know, not ideal. So obviously I drop my win condition now. Drop void engagement. Always better to do like draw cards before you do your shuffle cards, because it's free damage to him. Yeah. So he's got the health lead. He's obviously going to be able to continue popping that out. Drops that on me, which isn't ideal. Probably been waiting to do that for a while, but I had these guys in the way of him doing that. Although this is a nice point to drop an abandoned supplies, because it's you know, going to be max of an 8 cost card when you're going into turn 7. I heal up because, you know,
We are Legion.
why wouldn't you? I don't asteroid belts, and the reason for that, because you might be sitting there going, but you could harrowing. The reason I'm doing that is because I want that to either draw me a card or be used by Into the Warp. You know, or both. Now I know I'm going to get 5 health from this guy. So this guy's not bothering me too much at the moment, because when I draw a card I deal 1 to him. So this is effectively keeping our healths separate. Like, you know, parable. Like, and I have a health lead, so I can sort of afford to take that damage. Even though, you know, he's got he's dealing me damage because I'm doing damage to him back. Bear in mind, he is going to whisper very soon because, oh my god, the amount of pinging I've been doing. But I'm winning this health lead. So Command Bridge, such an amazing card. I cannot believe they put that in. Like, that's insane. I could have drawn the other heal up. I mean, it's fortunate I did anyway, but I just wanted to wear him down and get his health as low as possible before he whispered. So, you know, on my own one. What do I do with my 4 remaining mana? Yeah, I'll do that. So I go back up to 18 health to his 2. He'll go to, I think, 10 health with his whisper. So I'm quite happy. Like, this is definitely a back and forth. Like, I mean, you know, Magnus is no way out of this in this game. You know, and he's using his Athame very well to keep himself in it. That's obviously a cunt move. It's like, asshole. You know, him being on 16 health is not fun. So this is what I'm talking about with Drill Insight. This is where Drill Insight is really cool, because it's tactics, so it combos with Into the Warp. It's, you know, extra energy. That's great for Alpharius. Well, for Alpha Legion. Getting to Alpharius is in both of my thingamybobs is a bit rude. Did I harrowing? Yeah. So I harrowing, and because of Drilling Sight, I could do more stuff. Now, I'm going to Aleph Null Veteran him, and I know he's going to Pi Alpha, but that's not the end of the world, because, you know. So he'll go to 8 health, and given his hand size, I'll harrowing. But what that's encouraging him to do is, you know, to try and keep himself alive, because obviously I've got a nice board out, so he's just tried to get rid of it. He's going to get that guy back up, go up to 11. Unfortunately for him, I'm going to ping him 1 when it draws, harrowing for 8, and slap him for lethal. So, you know, top stuff. And that, like, that's his deck is really cool, and just sort of keeping cards that he wants to keep. I do legit have a lot of respect for that. And perfection. Madness, man. We both healed so much in that. But that's why I think Pech is terrifying. Because he just dismantles people. You know? So, there you have it. There are 3 games from this season. I am actually really disappointed I didn't get into the top 50. It's literally the last week. I just couldn't play, and it's cost me. Plus, I was, you know, I was having arguments with Horus. Such a whiny bitch. Anyway, I apologise about my lack of videos. I will try and be a bit more engaged over the next week. Tassie buys.